Hello everyone, this is my recording for Project 1 for Harvard Web Development. So let's start the project, and I'll probably talk to it more so from the browser than from the IDE. So this is the index page that users land on, and you note that there's no option to search against the database unless you have registered. So a user can register. And let's just say my name is Jono. And I've got a very special Gmail. Now I've registered. Thank you for registering, Jonathan Lovelock. Fantastic. So now if I log in, and obviously my password system is a little bit aggressive, but that's okay. Okay, so now that I've logged in, I can search. Now before I go to search, I'll just bring it back to the underlying pages. So obviously my application.py file actually holds all of my logic, my routes, and my APIs. What you've just seen on the front end is a run through of the index page, the registration page, and the login page. And each of these pages effectively has links that will call routes on the application.py page, and they also inherit a global or a parent template page, which is called layout.html, which is all sort of fairly standard. And this has my nav bar, has my style sheets, and my JavaScript tags. Now, before I go through and I search, let's just give a quick overview of how the initial database was loaded, and that is using an import.py file, which loads the books.csv that we were given, creates a CSV reader, and it runs through each line and then loads the Postgres database that I have set up. Now my database URL is set as described in the project instructions. That is the URL that comes when you set up via the Postgres, through the Heroku UI. So now I can search, and this is where I've got it's a very functional page. Let's say that it's not designed to be super pretty at this point. We just want to check that things are working. If I search on a book, I get a list. This one's very specific, so I only get one result. But if I search on something more generic, I get more values, and I can do the same on the other fields. And then when I click through, I can see my detailed book page. So while that's loading, from a page perspective, books is the page that gives us our list of books that you just saw, where I can search for many books. When I click through for more details, we send the user over to the book detailed page, which is where all the fun happens. Here we have the ability to submit reviews, the ability to see others' reviews, and then also our average rating from the Goodreads API, if it exists. Now I haven't added a review for this one yet, so I'll do that, and I'll give it a 2 because it was not a great book. And there we go, new review. If I try and submit another review, we're going to get told, sorry, that's not allowed. And I guess the final thing is, when I was back on this page, I copied the ISBN, and if I want to, I can now hit my API just to see, hey, what are the reviews for this book in our database? And I have a browser extension which neatens the JSON, but effectively we get raw JSON back. And you can see for that book, the review count is 2, and the average score is 3.5. And so that's the run through of my book website. Thank you so much.